Top 25 PNC Bank interview questions and answers. Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for a PNC Bank interview, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll walk through the top 25 PNC Bank interview questions and answers that candidates are most commonly asked. Whether you're applying for a teller, customer service analyst, or corporate role, these questions will help you understand what interviewers are really looking for. Stick around, because each answer is explained clearly, professionally, and in a way you can confidently adapt to your own experience. 1. Tell me about yourself. This is often the first question in a PNC Bank interview, and it's your opportunity to set the tone. A strong answer should briefly cover your professional background, relevant skills, and why you're interested in banking. For example, you can start with your current role or education, then highlight experience in customer service, finance, or teamwork. Finally, connect your background to PNC Bank's values, such as integrity and customer focus. Avoid personal details that aren't job-related. The key is to stay concise, confident, and structured. Interviewers want to see communication skills, self-awareness, and alignment with the role. A well-prepared response shows that you understand your strengths and how they fit into PNC's culture and expectations. 2. Why do you want to work for PNC Bank? PNC Bank interviewers ask this to assess your motivation and research. A strong answer shows that you understand PNC's reputation, values, and commitment to customers and communities. You might mention PNC's focus on innovation, responsible banking, or employee development. Explain how these align with your career goals and personal values. Avoid generic answers like, because it's a big bank. Instead, show genuine interest by referencing PNC's customer-first approach or digital banking leadership. Interviewers want to know that you're not just looking for any job, but specifically a role at PNC Bank. This demonstrates long-term interest, loyalty, and enthusiasm for contributing to the organization's success. 3. What do you know about PNC Bank? This question tests how well you prepared. A good answer includes basic facts, such as PNC being one of the largest banks in the U.S., its wide range of financial services, and its strong focus on community involvement. You can also mention PNC's emphasis on innovation, risk management, and customer experience. Showing awareness of recent initiatives or values gives you an edge. The interviewer wants to see curiosity and effort. Even a simple but accurate overview shows professionalism. Avoid memorizing statistics. Focus on understanding what PNC stands for and how it operates. This proves you're serious about joining the organization. 4. How would you handle a difficult customer? PNC Bank places a strong emphasis on customer service, so this question is very important. A strong answer shows empathy, patience, and problem-solving skills. Start by explaining that you would listen carefully to understand the customer's concern without interrupting. Then, acknowledge their frustration and reassure them that you want to help. You would follow bank policies while finding the best possible solution or escalating the issue if necessary. Staying calm and professional is essential. Interviewers want to know that you can protect the bank's reputation while maintaining positive customer relationships. Showing respect, accountability, and communication skills will make your answer stand out. 5. What are your strengths? When answering this question, choose strengths that are relevant to banking and customer service. For PNC Bank, strong examples include communication, attention to detail, integrity, teamwork, and time management. Explain each strength briefly and back it up with a real example. For instance, you might describe how your attention to detail helped prevent errors or how your communication skills improve customer satisfaction. Avoid listing too many strengths. Focus on 2 or 3 that truly represent you. Interviewers want to see self-awareness and honesty. Your strengths should clearly demonstrate how you would add value to PNC Bank and perform well in the role. 6. What is your biggest weakness? This question isn't meant to trick you. PNC Bank interviewers want to see honesty and self-improvement. Choose a real but manageable weakness and explain how you're actively working to improve it. For example, you might say you use a struggle with delegating tasks but have learned to trust your team more. Avoid weaknesses that could seriously affect job performance, such as dishonesty or poor customer service. The key is to show growth. Interviewers appreciate candidates who can reflect on themselves and take steps to improve, which aligns with PNC's focus on professional development. 7. How do you handle pressure and tight deadlines? Banking roles often involve deadlines and high responsibility, so this question is common. A strong answer explains your approach to prioritization and organization. You can mention breaking tasks into smaller steps, staying focused, and communicating clearly with your team. Providing a brief example where you successfully met a deadline under pressure strengthens your response. Interviewers want to know that you can remain calm, accurate, and professional even in stressful situations. At PNC Bank, reliability and consistency are critical, so demonstrating composure under pressure makes you a strong candidate. 8. Describe a time you provided excellent customer service. This behavioral question helps interviewers understand how you interact with customers. Choose a specific example and explain the situation, your actions, and the positive outcome. Focus on listening, empathy, and problem resolution. For example, you might describe helping a customer understand a product or resolving an issue efficiently. PNC Bank values long-term customer relationships, so emphasize how your actions improve trust or satisfaction. Interviewers are looking for genuine care and professionalism, not perfection. A clear, customer-focused story will leave a strong impression. 9. How do you ensure accuracy in your work? Accuracy is critical in banking, so this question is essential. A strong answer explains your methods, such as double-checking work, following procedures, and staying organized. You might mention using checklists or reviewing details before finalizing transactions. Providing an example where accuracy prevented an error adds credibility. Interviewers want reassurance that you take responsibility seriously and understand the importance of compliance and precision. At PNC Bank, attention to detail protects both customers and the organization, so highlighting the skill is a major advantage. 10. How would you handle confidential information? PNC Bank operates in a highly regulated environment, so confidentiality is non-negotiable. A good answer shows that you understand the importance of privacy and compliance. Explain that you follow policies strictly, limit access to authorized individuals, and avoid discussing sensitive information in public or unsecured settings. You can also mention being cautious with digital systems and passwords. Interviewers want to trust you with customer data and internal information. Demonstrating integrity and professionalism in your answer shows you understand the seriousness of this responsibility. 11. Why should we hire you? This is your chance to summarize your value. A strong answer connects your skills, experience, and attitude to PNC Bank's needs. Highlight relevant strengths, such as customer service, teamwork, or financial knowledge. Explain how your work ethic and willingness to learn make you a good fit. Avoid sounding arrogant. Focus on contribution, not superiority. Interviewers want to see confidence backed by substance. This question is about alignment, so clearly explain how you can support PNC's goals and deliver value from day one. 12. How you handle teamwork. PNC Bank relies heavily on collaboration. A strong answer explains that you value teamwork, communication, and mutual respect. You can describe a situation where you work with others to achieve a goal or resolve a problem. Emphasize listening, sharing responsibility, and supporting colleagues. Interviewers want to know you can work well in diverse teams and contribute positively to the workplace culture. Showing flexibility and cooperation demonstrates that you'll integrate smoothly into PNC's team-oriented environment. 13. Describe a time you made a mistake at work. This question tests accountability. Choose a genuine but minor mistake and explain how you corrected it. Focus on what you learned and how you prevented similar issues in the future. Avoid blaming others. PNC Bank values responsibility and continuous improvement, so showing that you can own mistakes and grow from them is critical. Interviewers are less concerned about the mistake itself and more interested in your response and learning mindset. 14. How do you prioritize tasks? Banking roles often involve multiple responsibilities. A strong answer explains your method, such as assessing urgency, deadlines, and impact. You might mention using lists, calendars, or digital tools. Providing a brief example where prioritization helped you succeed adds strength. Interviewers want to know you can manage time effectively without sacrificing quality. At PNC Bank, organized employees contribute to efficiency and customer satisfaction. 15. What does good customer service mean to you? For PNC Bank, customer service is more than just solving problems. A strong answer explains that it involves listening, understanding needs, providing clear information, and building trust. You can mention consistency, professionalism, and follow-up. Interviewers want to see that you understand service as a relationship, not a transaction. This mindset aligns closely with PNC's commitment to long-term customer success. 16. How would you handle a disagreement with a coworker? Conflict resolution is important in any workplace. A strong answer explains that you would address the issue calmly and respectfully, focusing on understanding the other person's perspective. Communication and professionalism should be emphasized. You might mention involving a supervisor if necessary. Interviewers want to see emotional intelligence and maturity. At PNC Bank, maintaining a positive work environment is essential for teamwork and performance. 17. What motivates you at work? This question helps interviewers understand your drive. A strong answer might include helping customers, achieving goals, learning new skills, or contributing to a team. Tie your motivation to PNC Bank's environment and values. Avoid purely financial motivations. Interviewers want to see passion and alignment with the role. Showing intrinsic motivation suggests long-term commitment and engagement. 18. How do you stay organized? Organization is key in banking roles. A strong answer explains your systems, such as task lists, calendars, or digital tools. You might mention setting reminders or reviewing priorities daily. Interviewers want to know you can manage responsibilities efficiently and avoid errors. At PNC Bank, organized employees support accuracy, compliance, and customer satisfaction. 19. How do you handle repetitive tasks? Some banking tasks are repetitive, and interviewers want to see how you maintain focus. A strong answer explains that you stay motivated by understanding the importance of accuracy and consistency. You can mention finding ways to stay engaged or setting small goals. This shows discipline and professionalism, which are valued at PNC Bank. 20. Describe a time you exceeded expectations. Choose an example where you went beyond your job duties to help a customer or team. Explain the situation, your actions, and the result. Focus on initiative and positive impact. PNC Bank values employees who take ownership and add value. Interviewers want to see effort, commitment, and pride in your work. 21. How do you adapt to change? Banking is constantly evolving. A strong answer explains that you remain flexible, open-minded, and willing to learn. You might mention adapting to new systems or procedures. Interviewers want to know you can handle updates without resistance. This aligns with PNC Bank's focus on innovation and growth. 22. What are your career goals? This question helps interviewers assess long-term fit. A strong answer shows ambition while remaining realistic. You can mention developing skills, growing within PNC Bank, or taking on more responsibility. Avoid suggesting you plan to leave quickly. Interviewers want to see commitment and alignment with the organization's opportunities. 23. How do you handle feedback? PNC Bank values continuous improvement. A strong answer explains that you welcome feedback and use it to grow. You can mention asking questions for clarity and applying suggestions. Interviewers want to see humility and professionalism. This shows you're coachable and motivated to improve. 24. What would you do if you notice a policy violation? Integrity is critical at PNC Bank. A strong answer explains that you would follow proper reporting procedures and not ignore the issue. Emphasize professionalism and confidentiality. Interviewers want to know you'll protect the bank's reputation and comply with regulations. 25. Do you have any questions for us? Always say yes. A strong answer includes thoughtful questions about training, team culture, or growth opportunities. This shows interest and engagement. Avoid questions about salary in early interviews. Interviewers see good questions as a sign of preparation and genuine interest in PNC Bank. That wraps up our top 25 PNC Bank interview questions and answers. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone preparing for a banking interview. Remember, confidence comes from preparation, and now you're one step closer to landing that PNC Bank role. Good luck with your interview, and I'll see you in the next video.